State prison.
Should I stand here?
To accept this call, press 0. To refuse this call, hang up or press 1. To prevent calls from this facility, press... This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using GTL.
Hey, Rudy Davis.
Hey, bro, Chris, how you doing, man? It's always good to hear from you.
All right.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, it's been a long time. Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, good. Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, how y'all been doing?
I've been doing good, man. I'm doing good. I'm in a nursing facility visiting Mom, but I'm stepping outside for better reception. I'm concerned. I've only got one bar, so I'm in the process of walking down the hall trying to get outside.
Yeah.
But it's good to hear from you, man. I'm glad you're getting the books that we've been sending. And, man, I tell everybody that I meet how egregious your case is and that you got more time than El Chapo. I mean, that really makes a statement right there.
Yeah, so you got my email.
Yeah, I sure did. We read the thing into YouTube for everybody to hear.
Yeah, I just haven't been, I haven't really been in contact with it. A lot of people out there, my sister's been sick, so I haven't really been talking to her. I haven't talked to anybody, I talked to my sister maybe like 3 times in the past 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
She hasn't been up here to visit. She ain't feeling too good. And my nieces, they got babies,
Yeah.
1.5-year-old babies, so they're out there working, trying to provide for them. No one's really been coming. But I can't believe it's been over 2 years and my part is still in there and they haven't wrote an answer. That's a good sign because the longer the better, for real.
Yeah.
And the Democrats, I don't know if Republican or Democrat, but I know that the Democrats are trying to get this bill passed, this fishback bill, and they're like, criminal justice, is one of their things. And like they're trying to bring back parole. And in Virginia, I know you've seen it all over the news, they won the House, the Senate, and they got the governor's mansion. So it's the first time in 26 years that Virginia's been completely controlled by Democrats.
Yeah, I hope that works out well for you, man. I hope it works out well and that they give the fishback inmates a break.
Yes, that's what I need. I need that fishback bill to pass. I mean, if that fishback bill passes, all I want is to be re-sentenced by a jury that knows there is no parole.
Right.
If a jury today were sentenced me for the same crimes, then I wouldn't get life.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like if my exact same case happened today, then I would maybe get 15 years, maybe. I would probably already been home.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. You've been in there like 22, right? 22 years?
22 years.
Wow. Insanity, man. Insanity.
1997 is
when
this happened.
Yeah.
So.
That's crazy, man. We advocate for a lot of prisoners, and I know some terrible, terrible cases that have happened to a lot of men and women. But I don't know anybody that's got life without parole like you do. There are a couple on death row that I believe are innocent, but life without parole for a conversation about a crime and you weren't even there. That's just insanity, man.
I've seen guys come in like 2001, 2002 with the murder charge, and like they took a deal and only did like 16 years or 14 years, and they already did their time and went home.
Yeah.
And they actually committed the crime.
Oh, yeah.
It was like a crime, like somebody was trying to rob them. And
yeah.
Like, my friend, his name was Kenneth Johnson, and he was in Virginia, like visiting family or visiting friends or something from Florida. And somebody tried to rob him. 2 guys tried to rob him in his truck, and he had a gun, and he shot both of them. One of them jumped into his passenger side, one of them was outside of the truck. And they tried to rob him. And he shot, he just started shooting at both of them. And one of them got injured and one of them died. And they gave him 16 years.
Man, if I was on the jury, he wouldn't have got any. He wouldn't got it. Yeah, it's like he would have been promoted to hero. I mean, what?
Yeah, I think the gun. Yeah. I think the gun he had wasn't legal gun.
I see.
But still,
yeah.
I mean, okay, so he gets the gun charges, but 16 years.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Like you said, El Chapo got life plus something. I got life plus 18 years.
Wow.
So he got life plus 2 or 3 or something like that. But I'm sitting there thinking, like, man, really, this man killed thousands of people directly, and then indirectly, you know, from all of the drugs and stuff he was doing. You can't imagine all the murders that taken place just on behalf of his stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
So he's responsible for so much mayhem, and that's it. He got less time than me. You know?
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Man, that's insanity. Insanity. I'm glad that you have maintained your sanity though, because I'm still praying for a day the Lord opens up a door for you to get out of there.
I tell people all the time, ever since I've been in here, I never wake up and think that I'm never going home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I always find something to smile about, find something positive. You know, I always work a good job. Like in the 22 years I've been in prison, I've learned trades. I always got a good job, something to take my mind off of every prison I go to. I get a good job.
Yeah, that's good, man. That's good.
In August, I'm planning on going back to Nottoway.
Going back to what now? I missed that, Chris.
To Nottoway Correctional Center, another prison. Like, I was there 13 years. I worked at the wood shop. I worked on the maintenance. So I was there for a long time. I'm going back in August. I go for my annual review, so I'm going to try and go back.
Well, let me know if that happens. I'll have to change I'll change the address on the website.
Yeah, well, I go up for my annual review in August. I'm hoping before that I hear something from the courts, you know.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping, like I asked in my partial pardon, I asked them that, you know, could they, you know, I'm not asking for complete pardon. I'm asking for a partial pardon. I'm saying the time that I've done matches my role in the crime. You know, I'm asking the governor to look and say, okay, for my role in this crime, I should only have to do this much time. You know, if I were sentenced today or a different time other than 95 to 2000. 95 to 2000, they built all the prisons. They built Wild Ridge and Red Onion in Virginia. It was like, lock them up, throw away the key. You know?
Yeah.
Like, give them time. That's the answer for everything. That'll fix crime. But it didn't.
Yeah.
You know, it just created these warehouse prisons where men and women are just being warehoused. You know, pretty much like the book, The Kennel. Did you see?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just warehouse. And, you know, the land the prisons are built on is somebody down the line is a governor, senator, congressman. They're tied in together, you know.
Yeah.
Somehow, like this prison I'm at right now was a landfill. Like, they fought to get this landfill built in this area. They finally get the landfill built in this area. Then the area starts stinking, and all the residents in the area, they complaining and stuff. They're bringing in, it's a medical waste dump. So they're bringing in, like, all aborted fetuses.
Wow.
Like all the liposuction tissue. And
wow.
They're bringing it from New York and New Jersey down here to this dump, and they're dumping it here, and it stinks so bad.
Oh, my
So
gosh.
what they did was, after they make a dump, this high right here, they flattened it out, and then they built these two prisons on it, Sussex one.
Oh, my gosh. That's crazy, man.
But they still got the other dump right over here. You know, the dump that's like,
yeah.
they just built right on top of it. You know what I mean?
That's insane.
So
they built a prison. They built a prison on top of a dump that they put fetal tissue and liposuction tissue and stuff.
Yeah, it's a medical waste dump. Like, they don't do it no more. Like, the residents file a lawsuit. Like, they got the dump shut down right now.
Yeah.
Like, they don't even do it no more. But it's still there. You know, I mean, they already did it for years and years and years and years.
Yeah.
So, but guess who owns that land? I'm pretty sure that somebody down the line was somehow a politician or government, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Somehow they're getting
oh, yeah.
kickback from the state for building these prisons on their land, you know what I mean?
Yeah. There's a financial incentive to politicians, judges, and lawyers to keep the prisons full and to keep a lot of prisons in construction, right? Because somebody's got to make money when they rent the land or whatever and everything else.
Exactly. There was a prison here in Virginia named Brunswick. It was called Brunswick. They spent like over $2-3 million renovating the prison, putting all new air conditioning, putting new computer kiosks, putting new toilets and stuff in there. And as soon as they was done with renovation, they shut it down. Like
Wow.
they closed the prison, transferred everybody, and closed the prison. And it's like really, like they did all of that. Probably said they spent $20 million, originally spent $2 million, and then tore it down, and then get more money for it. I mean, it's so many things they're doing. The reason why they do it, it makes no sense.
Yeah.
But that's my plan. I plan on leaving here in August, and I go for my interview.
They let you have control over that? I mean, you can put in for a move, and they'll consider it and
Yeah,
stuff?
well, every year you go for your annual review, and like if your points say you're level 3, like if you don't get no trouble and you don't get no charge, you keep doing your job and your points stay the same. And after so much time at one prison, you can put it to transfer to another prison.
I see.
Like right now, I'm in a level 4 prison, so Nottoway's a level 3 prison.
Yeah.
So I'm 14 points. I'm eligible to go. I've only had one charge in 20 years. So I'm
Wow.
ready to go.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Level 3 and more privileges, more freedom.
Yeah. That's good.
Better jobs.
That's
better
good.
rec yard.
Mm.
But
Well, I
my
hope
main
it
goal
works
is
out for you,
home.
man.
You know, my main goal is home.
Yeah, no doubt. Hey, you know, I heard recently that Illinois, and I need to confirm it's true, so I take this with a grain of salt, but they're getting close to passing a law, or they just recently passed a law that's making it illegal to record the cops. And it's just like the other side to say, we can't record the cops anymore.
Why are they making that illegal? Oh, I know why. Because I see a show on BET that shows, like, it's a show called Cop Watch in America.
Yeah.
And it's like people that go out and like actually videotape
Oh yeah.
police as they're pulling people over, as they're
Oh, yeah.
the calls and stuff. Yeah, but how would that be? You can't make that illegal.
You wouldn't think so, man, but they're trying to discourage it. Yeah.
It's almost like taking away your freedom of speech.
Yeah, but they're doing it all over the place, man. YouTube, if you talk about certain topics on YouTube, they'll shut your channel down in a heartbeat. You're not allowed to have an opinion.
They can't shut our channel down, though, can they?
Oh yeah, they're trying to shut our channel down. We've been under a penalty strike probably 80% of the time I've had this channel open for 10 years. I mean, they just recently gave me a hate speech penalty, and that's just one of about 40 or 50 that they've done over a period of years. They hate what we say, and when we put out your story, or people like you, they don't want that to get to the public, because they know that if it gets widely popular, there's a lot of innocent people in prison, or overly sentenced people in prison like you. They don't want that to be a popular topic. They do everything they can to silence that sort of thing. So, but anyway, man, it's crazy. I think the other side, they would like to stop us from filming the cops. They would probably like to get rid of body cams on police officers. They want to build more prisons, and they just don't want anybody to contradict or be in conflict with the establishment. They don't want anybody to say that there's a problem with our criminal justice system.
Yeah, well, there is. I mean, I guess anybody, most people just go about their normal lives and not even think about it.
Yeah.
But if there's, like in Virginia right now, there's 86, close to 90,000 men and women incarcerated in the jails and in the prisons. So if there's 90,000 people in prisons, just think everyone's got a brother, a sister, a mother, a father, an uncle, a cousin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that 90,000 people, them people that are free has to know somebody in jails or prison.
Yeah, right.
That's just Virginia. So now you think of other states with more prison population. Everybody says in here they're innocent,
Yeah.
But if you actually read people's cases, you can tell who's innocent. This court they know that I didn't kill nobody. They know I wasn't even there when it happened. They know I didn't rob nobody. They know it's just a conversation that took place that led to an event where during that event, a man got killed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. The person that did this is in prison. Now, everybody involved is not entitled to the same amount of time. If I was in a non-Commonwealth state, Commonwealth states are really tough. If I was in a non-Commonwealth state, I would have got 3 years for conspiracy to commit robbery.
Yeah.
Yes, I had a conversation. I talked about a robbery. Okay, but then left, and that was it. There's no way I should be spending my life in prison. You know, my son is old. I mean, he's a grown man now, got a career. You know, he's out there living.
I didn't realize you had a kid, man. I must have missed that. How old is your son?
Yeah, I got a son, Joshua Chance Dees.
Yeah.
He was born I had him when I was 17 years old.
Wow.
So he's 20.
You missed his entire childhood, man.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Mm.
I missed everything. When he turned 18, he's been to visit me a few times.
Yeah.
And but you know, he's just got his career. He really doesn't know me.
Yeah.
You know, I used to write him a letter every week, and you know, his mother lives in Georgia, but he really doesn't know me. I haven't talked to him in like a year because he's got a career. You know, him through Virginia, and he's working. He's got his own thing going. So
it's really tough on the family members. It's incredibly tough. There's no doubt. Yeah.
I mean, my friends, they don't want to come up here to prison and see me when they leave. They're grown ass men. They're crying. You know, they're leaving crying. You know, they don't want to come up here and see me like this, man.
Yeah. Well, I'm praying. Yeah.
A lot of my friends say that I changed their lives. You know.
Yeah.
Stopped them from partying. You know, most 18, 19-year-old kids are in college partying and stuff like that. But all my friends said they stopped. Now they all got families. You know.
Yeah.
Some of them in the military. People just change their lives. So.
Yeah. Hey,
I always look at it like that. I always look at it the brighter side. Maybe me doing this is for a reason that it might have saved somebody or it might have saved me.
Yeah, I love how you keep a positive attitude even after all the hell you've been through, man. That's good because I got to believe the Lord has a plan, man. And we put you front, top, center of the website, man. It's like when you go to yearofjubilee.com, it's like got your picture with I think it's your mother and maybe your cousin, top dead center of the website. And we tell people that this is incredibly unjust sentencing. Have you ever heard of the Lily Lid murders? Just curious. That ring a bell? The Lily Lid murders. There's a girl by the name of Karen Howe. Well, what happened was there was a group of young kids, and I'm going to say maybe 5 or 6 of them. I don't know the exact number, but Karen Howe was
Virginia?
It might have been. I'm not sure if it was Virginia or not. I'll have to go back and look what state it is. But there was a young group of kids. They were like, they were kind of like the ones that, weren't the popular kids, and they were kind of hanging out together. And Karen Howe was 17 years old at the time, and one of the kids in this group decides to murder this family, and he just went nuts. I mean, he drove a van over them, and I think he shot him with a gun, and he killed him, right? And so, but Karen was with that group of kids, but she didn't tell that guy to do that. She didn't know he was going to do it. She was only 17 years old. Well, the prosecution made a big, it is a big deal. It's a horrendous, heinous crime, but the prosecution called it a big satanic group of kids, and they said unless all 6 of them take a plea deal for life in prison, they're going to go after the death penalty for all of them. And Karen Howell was a juvenile. She didn't have to take a plea deal because they couldn't have given her the death penalty anyway. And she was just there. She didn't pull the trigger. She didn't tell anybody to do anything. Well, anyway, she's serving life in prison. And there's a lot of people like me that believe that she was unjustly incarcerated too.
For being there.
Just for being there. Right.
That's the thing. Like every incident in life has multiple inner workings, everything that happens in this world is not just one thing going this way. It's multiple workings.
Oh yeah, everything's interconnected and they affect one another.
So there's just because 6 people did one thing.
You have 1 minute remaining.
The same punishment. Like if 6 people do one job, the main boss, he gets the same amount of pay as everybody? No, he gets more because he's the boss,
Right.
So everybody, it's...
Yeah. Well, and this...
To you, Rudy, and I'm going to keep in touch. I'm gonna, they said a minute left, so
okay.
I'm not going to be gone as much as I am. I got $20 on my phone, so I'm going to be calling you more.
Okay. All right, Chris. Well, the evenings are usually better for me for availability, so if I don't pick up in the daytime, the evenings are usually better, but I hope you get that book we recently sent, and let us know what you think about those books, and God bless you, Chris.
All right, God bless you, man. Appreciate you, man.
All right. Appreciate you. God bless you.
All right. Talk
All
to
right.
you later.
Take care. Bye-bye. All right. That's Chris Moltz. If you want to know more about his case, we put up a webpage for him called Chris, CHRIS, Moltz, MOLTZ.com, chrismoltz.com. You can read about his case, and he's got life in prison without parole starting at 19 years old for having a conversation about a crime that he was not present at. The most over-sentenced man I know is Chris Moltz. Take care and God bless.